Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel here. My name is Adanessa and I am the Moonkin, and today we have something very different from the normal content I usually bring you, which is Great Vault videos. But here we have an old video my friend made me back in the day. So it is a couple years old now. I just never ended up doing anything with it. But basically, it's never too late, and what we're about to do is fly around the Dragonette. So this was back in the Dragonflight expansion, and he recorded this for me because, as some of you may already know, my computer does not make the greatest videos. So I asked him if he would be okay doing this with me, and of course he was, so here we are flying around. And I thought I would just take this opportunity to discuss the future of this channel, as it's something I've kind of been very inconsistent about. I've gone hard at it at the beginning, and then I gave up, and then I came back, and then I gave up again, and now I'm back again. And anyways, it's kind of all over the place, and really all I can manage with my current computer setup is to make great vault videos, and then of course some random POV shorts, but it's not typically the type of content I like to create. I always started this channel as like a way for me to, post videos on dungeons, raids, just explore the game itself, and I've not been able to do that. Even this week, I was very excited about the vault video because I was very busy last week. I had pretty much a full vault on my boomkin here. Did a lot last week, got to 3k rating, and my mythic vault slots were all full, and my resto shaman also had a pretty full vault as well. So anyways, I was very excited about making this video, and when I checked the video, it was just completely trash. Like no amount of editing would have made it better. It was just complete garbage. So I thought, instead of not posting anything this week like I did last week, same issue happened last week with my vault video, it just did not work. Anyways, all that to say, I figured I'd at least make something for this channel today, even if nobody watches it. That's okay. This is mostly for me to share what vision I have for this YouTube channel, what I would like to create moving forward. And if you've been following this channel for a while, my computer issues are not new. I don't play on a gaming laptop or gaming computer. It's just a cheapo laptop I bought one day a couple years ago. And anyways, I am very close now to manifesting my own goal to get a gaming laptop, which I will be purchasing in the next week, and it's perfect timing because I can get it all set up and get ready for next season, which drops on August the 5th. So next season I have some pretty big goals, I guess, for the game and this YouTube channel. They kind of tie in together. Obviously this is my WoW gaming channel, and I guess I'll just share my goals in this video, not only for you all to know, but also to keep me accountable moving forward. So my goal is to get to 3k rating in a timely fashion. I'd like to push higher and higher keys. I don't want to be stuck at a low level for the next several months. I'd also like to get or find a raiding group, and mythic raiding group specifically, which I think I've already found, but we're gonna go trial them on Friday, or I'm gonna trial them. They're gonna trial me, I guess, on this weekend coming up. So we'll see how that goes. And yeah, I also just like want to improve myself as a player. Most of you, I've never really shared this on this channel before, and I don't even know who actually even watches these videos, but most of you don't know that I used to actually be a very hardcore player back in the day, like a decade ago. Back in 2013, 2014, I was part of a server first guild here on Stormrage. So it's a pretty populated realm, so to be in the top guild of that realm was one of my goals in the game at the time, was to be in a server first raiding guild, and I accomplished that goal. We killed Heroic Rosh first. If you're curious, it was a guild called Blood Runs Cold, which later fell apart, as most guilds do. And after that happened, I kind of just took a break from the game for like 8 years, and I came back in Dragonflight. I mean, it was the end of Shadowlands, but I really started going again in Dragonflight, so I thought, you know, if I'm gonna play this game, like, I would like to make videos on it, and even if nothing happens with the channel, it's still like a creative outlet for me to, you know, make videos and play the game and see what I can accomplish. And I've felt rather directionless for the last couple of years playing this game. I haven't had very many goals because I feel like I didn't want to disappoint myself if I set a goal and I didn't reach it. But looking back now, I realize I personally need goals in the game and in life. And so I guess this is like what this video is all about, is like me just sharing my goals out loud to keep me accountable, to just be completely transparent. So of course my number one goal is in life in general is to get a better computer that will handle making videos a bit better than the current computer I'm using. Going along with that, I do intend to start going live. I'm not sure if I'm going to go on Twitch or just stick on YouTube. I'll probably just stick on YouTube to start and see how that goes to begin. But yeah, that's always kind of been something I've wanted to do, is to go to stream my gameplay, because I think it'd be fun. And even if nobody watches, it's still a way for me to record what I'm doing in the game and be able to look back on it to improve and like watch myself play. And if I do start raiding in a mythic group, I would obviously be recording some of the fights there and posting the fights on this channel, and possibly, if I really felt ambitious, making little WoW guides as well for either the raid or the mythic dungeons, or even just class guides. I'm not too sure what that looks like yet, but that's kind of more of a further off goal, I guess. So we're just taking it one step at a time, but I have been pondering my goals in this game quite a bit recently, and I thought I'd share it because, you know, like, if you're watching this channel, you probably play World of Warcraft, or you have in the past, and this might help some of you to set your own goals in the game, because I feel like it is important. If you don't have a goal you're working towards, you're not going to be able to accomplish it, right? So if you're just playing the game for the sake of playing the game, that's totally fine. But for me, it's always been more than just a game for me. It's like a way to develop myself as a human being. Like, the skills I've learned from playing this game have been transformative, life-altering skills. You know, way back in the past, when I used to be a bit more intense about the game, I was also very different of a person. I would not talk in Discord or Vent, I think it was at the time, Mumble. I was very quiet, very insecure. I honestly had like very little communication skills in general. leadership was definitely not even like on my mind at the time. And now, with how much I've grown as a person through this game, I know like this game has benefited my life. You know, like people can say what they want about World of Warcraft or even just video games in general, but I feel like the skills I've learned have completely like altered every area of my life, and I can only thank World of Warcraft and of course the people playing World of Warcraft. Like the thing I always come back to this game for is the people. The people are what keep it going for me. If I logged in and like all my friends were like quit, like they're never returning sort of thing, like I would feel a lot less motivated to keep playing this game. But and people take breaks, people come and they go, you know, they might play for a few months and then they take a break for a few months, and that's totally fine. And not what I'm saying is they always seem to come back. Like even this little cute little dragon buddy I have here riding with me, I hope it's okay I say his name. His name's Alika, and he was fantastic. He was a great player, just a super solid dude. Helped me make this little video here. He didn't have to, but he volunteered. He wanted to help, and I'm very grateful for that, even though it took me like 2 years to actually do anything with it for this channel. But if he's watching this, Alika, hi. I miss you. I wish you would come back because we need another DPS for our mythic runs. Hint hint, wink wink, nudge nudge. But you know, that's just one player out of like so many that I've gotten the experience to meet and get to know. And some of these people I play with like mostly every night, right? Like, and like I hang out with them more than I do anybody else in my life. So for me, it's always been about the people, and that's what keeps me coming back to the game. And obviously I love like the gameplay of WoW as well. Like, you know, you have your character, you have all your abilities, you get to like move around. Like it's different than other games I've played in the past. And for me, nothing quite matches World of Warcraft. You know, even with all their little bugs and problems going on in the game, and, you know, people mad at Blizzard for this and that, like, you know, I'll keep playing, you know, unless the game completely dies and nobody's playing anymore. I don't see WoW being over anytime soon, you know, and some expansions are obviously better than others. And so far we're, you know, this video we're flying around the Dragon Isles, and it's kind of fun to go back and see a different area, especially if you didn't play in Dragonflight. But right now we're in War Within, and we're about a month out from season 3. And in season 2, I did better than I thought I would do. Again, I didn't really have any set goals because I was more so focused on growing my little community in WoW and, you know, helping my guildies progress. And at this point, I'm taking a step back from that and just evaluating my own goals moving forward and what I need to do, what I want to do as a player. And that does still involve growing a community and playing with my friends, but it's just going to be a little bit different because I'm going to be setting some higher, more challenging goals for myself, because I do know that I'm a good player and that I can achieve really any goal I set myself to achieve. If I set the goal to like get cutting edge next season, then I will get that, you know, I will achieve that goal. It's going to be hard, it's going to take a lot of time and effort, and I'm not saying that is a goal I have at the moment. I do have the goal of reaching 3K and getting into a mythic raiding guild, or at least raiding with them. I'm not sure if I want to join any guilds just yet because I started my own guild. I'm pretty committed to that guild, so even if it just happens to be me by myself in it, I'm very loyal to what I've created over in my little corner of Azeroth. So yeah, like I said at the start of this video, it's definitely not typically what I make, but in terms of content, but like I said, the vault video was not going to work out, and I did want to put something out today because I might not be able to make another video for a bit, just until I can get my new computer and get that all set up and ready to go. But I will be back for next season for sure, unless something drastically changes in my life, which I mean is possible. I'm not gonna say it's not possible that my whole life could change overnight, as it typically likes to do. But yeah, for now, you know, I thought I just would share my goals and what I'm looking forward to moving forward with this channel. I'm gonna probably test out different ideas, different types of content. You know, whether it's doing mythics, like just running through mythics and recording that, or making guides on mythics. You know, I know there's already a lot of guides out there, so I don't really want to step on anyone's toes and start making my own little guides, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Like, I'm open to the possibilities that lie ahead, and, you know, I guess really, like, when I'm just, like, to wrap up this long rant of mine is, I would suggest anybody who's watching this is to set some goals for if you're playing this game anyway, or even in your real life, just have some goals that you're working towards. Because, like, I find when I don't have goals I'm working towards, my life just becomes, like, utterly boring, and I don't know what I'm doing with myself, so, yeah. Anyways, we're just gonna end the video right back where we left off here. I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, keep being awesome, as I said in Valika.